Hi there. Today, class, we are going to discuss ideas for writing our very own story. So, you just finished reading and watching the book, The Greatest Adventure, written by Tony Pierdra. The Greatest Adventure. The main character in that story's name is Elliot, and he imagines sailing wild rivers and discovering giant beasts right there on his block where he lives. But he wishes his adventures were real. Elliot's grandpa, El Captain, once steered his very own ship through very dangerous seas to far off lands. So now that we've read The Greatest Adventure, today you get to be authors and illustrators of a brand new book. An author is the person who writes the words, and an illustrator is the one who draws the pictures. You get to do that today. So what if, instead of Elliot's greatest adventure, we write about our greatest adventure? That would be fun, huh? Let's take a moment and think about what our greatest adventure was. I want you to think. What is something totally awesome that you have done before? Maybe you went to the park or the zoo. Maybe you traveled to the beach like me with some water. Maybe you've been on a boat before or fishing. What is your greatest and most fun adventure? Do you have one? All right. Now what we are going to do is we are going to make our very own book. So what you need from your backpack is a sheet of paper and some markers and some crayons and maybe a pencil too. So to make a book, it's not just one piece of paper. We are going to take our piece of paper and fold it in half to make our own book. All right, so go ahead and you can ask your parents to help you fold your paper in half, all right? Go ahead and fold it. All right, now this is going to be the cover page of our book because all books have a cover. It's the front, all right? So first, I'm going to write the title of our book, and you can have the same title too. So I'm going to write Our Greatest Adventures. Our Greatest Adventures. Here we go. Now, covers of books don't just have a title. They have written by the author on there too. And who's the author of this story that we're making? You are. So what you're going to do is write the words by, and then you can write your name down here at the bottom. So go ahead, write your name down at the bottom, and I'll write my name, Miss Mason. By Miss Mason. All right. Now, if you want, you can draw a little sneak peek to your story on the front later once we finish, okay? So now what you need to do is draw your picture on the inside, all right? I want you to think about what your greatest adventure is, and I want you to come up with a sentence or two to write at the bottom, and then you're going to draw your picture on top, okay? So for an example, my greatest adventure is when our class got to go to the zoo. So that's what I'm going to write at the bottom, and then I'm going to draw a picture of us at the zoo because that's my greatest adventure with all of you. All right? So I'm going to write my greatest adventure, greatest adventure was when I went to the zoo. And make sure that your sentence begins with a capital letter and has punctuation at the end. Check it out. Do you see my period and my capital M? All right, I want you to go ahead and take your time to write your sentence and then draw a beautiful picture of you and your greatest adventure. All right, then what you're going to do is you're going to share your story with me and the other people in your class on Flipgrid. All right, so you're going to make a video and you're going to share it with us so you get to be the teacher of your own greatest adventure. See you there.